While it is exciting to receive gifts, it is more rewarding to embrace the holiday spirit of giving back. Today, we give you 2 gift ideas for a good cause. We have in the studio Carissa Villanueva of What We Wear, distributor of PIOLA. We are also joined by Jordan Sebastian, founder of Taclob. Welcome to Mornings at ANC.
Hello.
Okay, so first of all, let's go to Taclob, the backpacks. So, tell us about this line. How did you come up with the backpacks?
Taclob is really a response towards sustainable recovery for survivors of Yolanda. So what happened was when the disaster struck, people were more involved with charity, with giving, and for us it created an economy of dependency. So we realized that we had to create jobs. Parang they were clamoring for jobs, so that's what we established.
Do you do this full-time, social entrepreneurship?
This is my full-time, and then I have some other stuff on the side.
And you're really involved with different causes? Or is it mainly from Tacloban, Yolanda survivors?
I'm involved, parang ito yung main, this is the main stuff that I do.
But also, you're involved in other causes?
Other causes.
Okay, so what are these backpacks all about? Why backpacks? Why choose this type of product to help the survivors?
Good question. Actually, one of the things that we realized that the most important thing that we can give to survivors after a devastation like Yolanda is backpacks for children. Why? Kasi when you give backpacks to children, then they're able to go to schools right away. And when they do that, yung parents nila, they're able to focus on empowering themselves, recovering, healing, instead of just focusing on taking care of the children. So when when we gave out backpacks, aside from just backpacks, it's also a floating backpack.
So it's a change in mindset.
Yes.
A shift in focus.
Yes.
Towards what's more productive, towards rebuilding rather than the destruction that happened. How are you able to come up with the whole process of the backpacks? I believe these are made by survivors from the Yolanda typhoon. And these are sold here in Manila. Tell us all about the process.
Okay, so we tapped the best bag makers to train survivors. So they had 0 skill sets on making backpacks or even sewing. So we brought in bag makers from Manila who volunteered to train the survivors. And then from there, we designed different backpacks, and then we came out with 2 kinds, basically 2 kinds. One is Compassion, and one is Courage.
Compassion, I like how it's called, by the way.
So Compassion is an upcycled backpack made from tarpaulin and upcycled denims, jeans.
Tarpaulin and denims. Wow.
So
never thought that a bag could come out of that.
Yep. I was also amazed when it came out. So parang we just gave the instruction, let's do something more climate change oriented. And upcycling, because a lot of garbage was actually donated in the devastation. So we upcycled the denims, and then so we came up with the Compassion. This is Compassion. Then the second part naman, we came out also with something that's more relevant to the survivors. These are Courage floating backpacks. We started with a floating backpack, so you put 2 PET bottles on the side, strap it in, and then put it on the child.
Doesn't it get a little bit heavy with these bottles?
Actually, the empty ones allows the backpack and the child to float.
Oh,
so there's a component then that we kind of address the trauma, fear of water for the children. Because a lot of the children, even to this day, when they have there's winds, there's rain, they cry. So they were emotionally traumatized by the storm. So
this one gives them more confidence to go through the day without worrying about anything.
Yes, and you could just in our experience when we gave out the floating backpacks, once they were afraid, now they run for the sea again. Parang they'd go and swim again.
How much do these backpacks cost?
This is the Compassion is worth 3,500, and it's a buy one give one. So you get this Compassion backpack for 3,500, and then for the same amount, we give out a Courage backpack, a floating backpack to a survivor.
Oh, so this one is for people in the metro, and this one is for the Yolanda survivors or the kids.
Yes, but you can also buy this. But our campaign right now, this is 3,000.
Oh, same price.
No, 3,500. 3,000.
Okay. If I buy this one, do I get to give one Compassion backpack to someone else?
No. The campaign lang, right now we have lang a campaign.
Okay. It's
give
a promo.
Compassion, Get compassion, give courage.
All right, let's go over to Isa. You're selling PIOLA shoes.
Yes.
And this also has a social entrepreneurship component to it by supporting the producers of rubber and cotton in Peru.
Yes.
Tell us, you're a humanities student from Ateneo. Tell us how you came from that course to selling shoes.
One of the things that I learned is that I was under Sir Salvador Bernal. He was my aesthetics teacher, and he made me appreciate the art and the symmetry and the beauty of things. And one of the things that I love about shoes is that it's so simple. PIOLA actually comes from a Peruvian expression called pasa piola, and that means that's awesome in Peru. Peru plays a huge part in the identity of the brand because that's where the four French guys actually, they found themselves in Peru for volunteer work. They discovered that Peru is such a wonderful place. It's full of lively people, and it's also full of wonderful rubber. Really
resources.
Really high quality rubber. Yes, high quality cotton as well, organic cotton. But unfortunately, the producers weren't earning enough to sustain their lifestyle or to even be able to produce the shoes properly. They were all working in just one rubber factory, probably a small shack with about 10 people. So it was very cramped, there was no electricity, and so they were inspired to come up with a shoe brand that reinvests €4 for every pair that's bought at no extra charge for the customers.
€4 is how much in
About
pesos?
200 pesos.
200 pesos
Yes.
donated to these farmers.
Yes, it goes to the Peruvian communities, the rubber producers and the cotton farmers, to be able to create more rubber workshops, to help with electricity, and they've also come up with a financial platform.
So they can donate €4 to a different cause, which they
choose. Each pair comes with its own postcard that has a unique password, and each customer just goes online. They go to the PIOLA website, they input this unique code, and they choose actually which producer they would like to donate their €4 to.
What are the options again?
There's for rubber workshops, electricity, and water.
So a lot of help going their way. Tell us, how much can we buy a pair?
We have the casual line, which ranges from 6,990 all the way up to 20,990
Wow,
for the
20,000!
premium. Yes, you could actually tell.
But these are all very premium and quality shoes.
Yes, they're made from goat leather, so you can see that they're very soft. They actually smell very
These
good.
are really, really nice, actually. You can really feel how good the quality is. And what I like about it is that, it's not too loud with the design. Is it a characteristic of the brand to go minimalist?
One of the key characteristics is that the French designers wanted to keep the silhouette very clean. So minimalism is part of their design.
How do you think will this line fit the style of the Philippine market?
It's very versatile. That's one thing that I love about it. And it's also very durable, so you can actually wear it from day to night. We've seen some people pair it with suits and pencil skirts even.
Okay, I just want to ask the both of you, do you think that social entrepreneurship is becoming more popular nowadays? Sort of a trend. What's your take?
My take, parang it's a necessity. That's why it's getting more and more popular. I think we need to create more sustainable businesses that's good for the planet, for the people. But at the same time, I think it's also promoting conscious consumerism, which, parang it's affecting, the way we consume things, the way we purchase things affects the planet. And I think this trend, yes, it's getting popular, and I think it's a good
Well,
trend.
more than just buying things for a cause, you're actually changing the behavior of consumers into becoming more conscious of what they are buying and the process of which these things are produced. What's your take? Is it becoming a trend?
We encourage people to know about the products that they buy. It's important that they know who makes it. One of the things that PIOLA also encourages is transparency. So on the website, you have the information of who makes it, their family background, how old they are. And so it gives the customer a closer relationship.
A direct relationship to the people they're helping.
Yes.
Okay, last question. How do you make social entrepreneurship sustainable? I mean, talk about the business side. You want to help, you want to make money at the same time. How do you balance all these things and make it sustainable for the long run?
PIOLA has a financial platform. So we not only get rubber leaves from the Peruvian communities, but we also help them with their finances. So PIOLA works with NGOs like WWF and USAID.
Okay, so there's a specific organization that attends to that. How about you? How do you think what should we do to make it sustainable?
I think we should veer away from sub stories and make it more badass. With the way we market it, with the products that we do, we have to be relevant, and I think that's how we sustain this good consumerism.
All right, there you go. For you, it's financing, giving a direct relationship with the customer and the people that you're helping, and for you, it's constant innovation and marketing. Maybe we can find you somewhere online. Maybe you can invite your viewers. Where can they go if they want to find your products?
PIOLA is currently available in Rustans Makati and Shangri-La. We're also available online for those who don't live within Metro Manila. You can visit us at www.jack.ph.
For Taclob, just visit our Facebook page, Taclob, very simple, or you can email us at support@taclobph.com.
All right, thank you so much, Isa and Jordan. Maybe you guys can give Christmas gifts with a cause.